discouraging.
Yes.
It really can. It can sound like, oh man. And truthfully, if a hurricane comes in here, folks, and you guys are anywhere near the coast, evacuate. Even if they tell you not to, just go inland, go into Orlando. You know, spend a day with your family. You can find a cheap hotel room, swim in the pool for a couple days, whatever. Just get out of the areas where this stuff can be sprayed up, because it will pick it up. It will get in the air, and when you feel sick, they're going to be way too quick to tell you that you're not sick. Also, we all need to kind of hold hands on this thing.
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. If you live on the other coast, this is going to get into our Gulf Stream if it's not already there and we're not being told. And it's going to affect everybody in our whole state, maybe even up to North Carolina. Everyone needs to gather hands on this. We need to talk to people that you've never talked to before. Do what you can do. If they've got a hands on the beach, if they've got something going on to help out, do it.
Yeah.
Be supportive to each other. Buy our Florida seafood. It's safe. They will let you know if it's not. They're doing testing. Do what we can to support our Florida industry.
Absolutely.
It's very important.
So where does Dr. Riki schedule down here in Florida for the next couple of weeks? Do you have any idea what other events are being planned? Or?
No, I don't. But I know on her website there is.
And what is her website? It's rikiot.com. R-I-K-I?
Yes, I think it's R-I-K-I.
O-T-T.
OTT.com. I actually wrote it down here somewhere. Also, there is a movie that was produced called Black Wave.
Yes.
And you can go on blackwavethefilm.com and you can purchase that movie. It is the story of what happened during the spill in Alaska, and it's the reality of the story.
Right. Well, now this is a not-for-profit radio station, and we're not allowed to say you can buy anything, but a person can certainly go to the blackwavethefilm.com and check that out and see what's there. I'll tell you, there are some portions of the film on YouTube. There are two of them actually that are there. You can see both of those. One of them is a preview by the motion picture industry, and the other one is a kind of an excerpt of it that I looked at, and both of them feature Dr. Riki in the very first portion that looks the same, and then it goes on and it shows you what's going on up there. It would be wonderful if people would be able to see that and even rent it or be able to buy it from someplace. But you know what? They did something with that so that it's incredibly difficult to get a hold of it without paying hundreds of dollars.
Well, one of my plans is to get some copies. We're going to try to get them ourselves, earn the money, whatever. And I'm going to try to send them out all over Florida to different areas. And then we're going to have a showing.
So that would be in the theater, and it wouldn't be.
I'm working on the theater. I'm working on the theater.
Showings are good because there's a way to show it where if you do it in a home, nobody has to pay anything.
That's what it would be. It would be in someone's home, or it would be in like a little community center of some kind.
Right, exactly.
And then the town, whoever wants to come can see it.
That's right.
Putting in some calls to our local theaters also, and trying to work on that. And
hopefully that'll help. So guys, if you those 800 books that we were talking about that come down on the pallet, you just have to pay shipping. You know what? If you guys, Not One Drop, that's another book written by Dr. Riki Ott, and The Sound Truth. What is that called? Sound Truth?
Well, we've got Sound Truth and Corporate Myths, the legacy of the Exxon Valdez spill. That is the one that I'm going to have. Right. She's got another story too, Not One Drop. Betrayal and Courage in the Wake of the Exxon Valdez Oil Spill. That one you do need to purchase. Riki's personal story of the social impacts of the oil spill in the community, increased depression, suicide, that kind of thing.
Here's my question, and this is good because the suicide, the depression, actually one of the fishermen did just shoot himself.
Yes, he did. And he was a well-known community member.
And it just was overwhelming. It was too shocking and it was devastating, and he just couldn't take it.
And he was helping with the oil spill. That was one of the people helping.
So the possibility of his having been affected by the chemicals in the air and so forth.
Possible.
But I'll tell you one thing. If you guys are going to be able to go out there and pick up a book, if you're going to be calling Kathy Birren and seeing if you can get a hold of the Sound Truth and Corporate Myth from her, you should donate for the shipping, a couple of bucks. But here's the question: you know, those videos that you might be able to get a hold of, they could actually donate a bit more and help you to take care of those videos.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. Yeah, we're doing everything we can. We're trying to set up a nonprofit right now, but
Right.
they say it takes 6 months.
Hey,
We don't really have
6
it.
months?
That's what I've been told.
Wow, that's not good. That's definitely not good. I find it hard to believe, but I also know it's true. What you might be able to do is get another existing not-for-profit, like the Brooksville Business Alliance. We have a not-for-profit organization that helps out the Brooksville community. And by teaming up with some organization that's a not-for-profit, where you would have a person or 2 persons taken in, become a part of that organization as well, and all of the emails and the funds and the donations would go directly to that person's account, so that the rest of the organization has nothing to do with it.
Right.
At that point, you would be good to go. So I think that's a way to do it. Folks, we're winding down here. We might be at the end of the show, or the show might actually have another. I think the show's over, actually. But you know what? This has been a great show. It's 1:55 right now, and I had a great time. So
Well,
this video.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Anytime. This video is going on YouTube, splitting it up right when I get back, and then this podcast is also going to go straight over to Randy. And he will put that on WPIO-FM, WKFA-FM on their website. And then I'm also going to put it on Tricia Springstead's website. And anybody can download it, put it on their iPods. They can listen to it in the car. They can do anything they want to. And it's going to be in its entirety. So this is really good. We're not broadcasting right now, but this is part of the YouTube and part of the podcast. So I want to thank everybody for having tuned in, for having listened to the podcast, and for having listened to our YouTube video.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Kathy.